Hey, it's Carol, and it is day 3 of the Superwoman Vlogging Challenge, and it is the Loving Mirror Challenge. And this was actually supposed to have been done yesterday, and to be perfectly honest with you, it has scared me, and so I have needed to take the day today to kind of do some introspective looking and figure out just what my problem is with this. And after doing a lot of soul searching, talking with Carl, I have come to the conclusion that because this is about me, asking him questions solely about me, and basically having been his best friend, wife, partner for the last 20, almost 25 years, I think I pretty much know what a lot of his answers will be, and having to accept those answers has been part of my problem. So we are doing this challenge. Carl is going to help me in this, and I've got some questions to ask him, and I'm just ready to move past this. So thank you for helping me with this.
Okay.
And your first question is, what do you get out of me being in your life?
Probably the biggest thing I get out of you being in my life is somebody who compliments me. And what I mean by that is, if you think about one hand and then the other coming together, you fill gaps, you fill those void areas in my life. And so your strengths are my weaknesses, and my strengths are your weaknesses. But when you put those things together, they become a complete package. And so that's what I get most out of you being in my life is I get the perfect match, the person that fits all of those spaces, it fills all of those voids, that makes me a complete person. Whereas apart, those things would be very evident and they would be very unfilled and very noticeable in being unfilled.
Thank you. So number 2, and again, these are all, Carl doesn't know what questions I'm asking him. I didn't share the questions, so this is totally his first thoughts. But what have you gained from our relationship? And please be specific.
Well, three children, of course. So that's, the most obvious. But what have I gained? I have gained an emotional component to my life. I tend to be a very black and white person, just the facts. Not very emotional, not very feeling, not very sensitive. Not really a great appreciation for the beauty of things in life. And that's really what you've brought into my life. That's what I have gained from our relationship, is that honing in my life, that softening, that appreciation for things of beauty, that willingness to empathize and sympathize with people, and even learning how to express my own emotions has come out of that relationship.
All right. So going on from there, what would be missing if I weren't in your life?
Quite a bit. Number one, that's one of those things I have a hard time imagining. But when I'm away from you, extended periods overseas, especially, I lack my best friend. I lack somebody who I can talk to at a deep level. I lack organization. I can't figure out how to pack my suitcase back up. you know, but that's really, me at the deepest level. You are the person that I communicate with the most. You're the person that I share my deepest thoughts, feelings, and fears with. And I certainly, would not have that ability. Not to mention, I wouldn't have a great sex partner anymore.
So, number 4, what do you see as my strengths?
Your strengths, number one, are you have the ability to really show compassion for just about anybody. You are quickly able to embrace people right where they're at, and to not only feel their pain, their trial, their hardship, but to really walk with them through that. So, over the years, I have watched you walk with, not just me, but literally tens, if not hundreds of people who you just were able to connect with at their point of need and walk with them through it. And so to me, that's the thing that really stands out above and beyond all else is you're just able to be very engaging with a person right where they're at. And you're able to find that connecting point right where they're at. Sometimes that's using your own story. Sometimes that's just simply to give them a word of encouragement from scripture or to point them to an example, but it's that ability to really meet them where they're at, and that's the thing that stands out the most.
Okay, so now for this next question, be very, very honest and know that whatever your answer is, it's not going to hurt my feelings.
Okay.
So be very honest. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate our relationship?
A 10.
Okay. Well, then that makes the next question kind of mute because if it's anything less than a 10, but I'm just going to ask it anyway, and you can take it in whatever direction you want to take it. So the question is, if it's less than a 10, what can I do to make it a 10? But I'm just going to ask the question, what can I do to make it even better?
More lingerie.
Okay, there you have it. But seriously, is there one thing? Because I watched, some other videos and there have been some things like, putting your phone up when you're on a date and I know that I'm guilty of maybe
Angry
being,
Birds.
too attached to my phone. But so, I kind of related with that problem, but or not even a problem, that's not even a problem, but is there anything that I could do to make our relationship better?
I think the thing that you could do that would make our relationship better, it's already a 10, but it's you stepping fully into uh, all of your God given talents and abilities and seeing yourself in the same way that others see you, seeing the power that you have, the influence that you have, the skills that you have, and recognizing that all of those things are very real. That people aren't just saying things to you when they say that, but for you to look in the mirror and to see those same things. And so I think, the only thing that I see, that could be quote unquote better is for you to fully step into the most powerful version of you that is available to you, that God has put deep within you, and fully embracing that is who you are, that you have so much more value that you just don't see right now at times, and to fully see that and embrace it.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And there you have it. Some of you may understand why this has been so difficult for me just based on the answer to the last question. I can guarantee you I will probably watch this video over and over again till it actually totally 100% sinks in. But thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for liking. Thank you for all of your encouraging words today as I shared with a lot of you that I was really struggling with this. So here it is. Have a great night. And for those of you who find yourself and you're not already connected with us and you kind of find yourself in the same boat as I am and sometimes having trouble believing some of these things that others say about you when they're truth, click on the link below and connect with us and let us walk out this journey with you, and together we can do this. Have a great night.